We're back now at 8:11, and this morning on Today's Health, kids and food allergies. The CDC estimates in the last decade alone, the number of children with food allergies has increased by 18%. But now researchers say the standard test for detecting food allergies may be over or misdiagnosing up to a third of those cases. It's a story we're covering in conjunction with the New York Times. NBC's Kevin Tibbles has more.
Does that sound good? Max, you want something like everything?
Snack time at the Whitens has always been a challenge. 7-year-old Max was diagnosed with multiple food allergies.
I have to read every single label.
Max's dad is allergic to peanuts, so to be on the safe side, Max was tested early on and showed signs of peanut, coconut, and sunflower seed allergies. Doctors warned Max's parents not to let him eat any foods with those ingredients.
When I take him to a birthday party, and you have to worry about what the parents are serving, and sometimes I think that people don't want to have him over at their house because they're worried that he might react.
The Centers for Disease Control estimates as many as 3 million children under the age of 18 have food allergies. But doctors at Denver's National Jewish Health believe as many as 1/3 of them may have been misdiagnosed.
The skin testing, the blood tests aren't the best tests for diagnosing food allergies, so the food challenge is what we call the gold standard.
Okay. So today, Max is there, being retested.
No itchies?
And to take the food challenge. Retesting some of the foods he is supposed to be allergic to by eating them in a controlled environment. In this case, sunflower seeds.
What we found today is that he had a small positive skin test of sunflower seeds, but we did the food challenge and he tolerated the ingestion of sunflower seeds without any problem, so they can add them back into his diet. You like them? You think you'll continue to eat them?
Great news for Max and his family. Still, doctors caution severe food allergies can be life-threatening, and that these tests, including the food challenge, must be done with a doctor's supervision.
So now that we've passed the food challenge, instead of making him this bagel, we can have the bagels that he really wants that have sunflower seeds on them.
For today, Kevin Tibbles, NBC News, Chicago.
Tara Parker Pope is a columnist for the New York Times and wrote the article Telling Food Allergies from False Alarms. Dr. Roshini Raj is an internist and medical editor of Health Magazine. Ladies, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
I have 3 little ones, okay, so I hear parents talking about food allergies all the time, and this caught my eye. Is the headline here that this is an epidemic that doesn't exist?
I think, allergies are increasing. That's definitely true. And we're not exactly sure why. There's this hygiene hypothesis that we're too clean, we're giving too many antibiotics, and that's sort of screwing up the immune system of our children. However, there is a lot of misdiagnosis going on there by parents and even doctors sometimes.
So real numbers versus diagnosed numbers, you would say, are what?
Well, it's estimated that 20 to 30% of adults think either themselves or their children have allergies. The true figure is 6 to 8% of children.
And allergies are real. I mean, this is the thing. You don't want the parents that are really coping with severe peanut allergy and severe food allergies to feel like they don't have a legitimate problem. The problem is that there's so much testing going on and so much fear that it's creating this sort of overreaction, and so you have a lot of parents who are worrying about foods that they don't really need to be worrying about.
For the most part, I'm imagining, Tara, that parents don't take their kids to a doctor to be tested unless they've witnessed some kind of a reaction. They don't do it just for fun. So is the test just not working?
Well, the problem is when you sort of take it in isolation. If you just go and get a blood test, you're going to see a lot of things going on that don't necessarily mean the child has an allergy. So the allergy specialist would say, you need to think about the history. Has the child tolerated the food before? What does the skin test show? What does the blood test show? And what does the food challenge test show?
Don't some doctors tell parents not to expose their children to certain foods until like 2 or 3 years old?
Yeah, and those recommendations are actually changing, and we're now realizing that delaying the introduction of these highly allergic foods may actually promote allergies as opposed to preventing them.
Because our body doesn't build up a natural immunity to them?
Exactly, and we're now thinking by 4 to 6 months you can pretty much introduce any solid food, and if you have a history of allergy in the family, you may want to talk to your doctor about it. Generally, it's very safe.
So Tara, for all the parents out there, and again, let's make the point, and you make it very well, there are kids out there and parents out there with severe food allergies, and we don't want to diminish that. But for the average parent out there who's got their child on a special diet to avoid what they believe is an allergy their child has, what's the message? Get retested?
Well, the message is to consult with a specialist. If the food allergy is really making life difficult at mealtime, you know, and you're really contorting your life. I mean, I've talked to people who've been, you know, 20 foods have been eliminated, and they found, you know, wheat's been eliminated, and they found out their child actually didn't have a wheat allergy. It's incredibly inconvenient. So get tested, get retested, but don't just do the blood test. You know, get the food challenge testing.
How though? If you go back to the same test that may have misdiagnosed it in the first place?
Yeah, the skin and the blood tests are not perfect. The best way, as we just saw in the clip, was the food challenge. So under supervision, you introduce a tiny amount of the food. A doctor is monitoring to see if there's a reaction. That's the true way to diagnose an allergy.
You know, this may be very liberating information for a lot of parents and children out there. So it's an important story, Tara. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Doctor, thank you very much as well. You can read more about this topic in today's New York Times. And up next...